What's up, big timers? It's race day, and today we're racing this black Porsche Hot Wheels chase car. It's very expensive. I bought it and I opened it up and we're ready to race it, and it's going up against these 30 Hot Wheels hypercars and exotics. How many of them do you think it can beat? Is our challenger. It's the Porsche 911 GT3. This is the chase car from the Hot Wheels Speed Machines 2023 set. I unboxed this on a previous video and it is all ready to race. The one thing about this premium chase car is that it does have plastic wheel tires, so it will go down the track the same as all of our other cars that it's racing. And our first challenger today is the Lamborghini Aventador in orange. This is the original release of the Hot Wheels Lamborghini Aventador. Here we go for race number one. We'll randomize the lane orders for every race. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, Lambo's ahead! Lambo with the win in lane number 5. Winner's row will be on this side of the track, so our first car there is the Lamborghini Aventador. Race number 2, we've got the Koenigsegg Yes Go in white going up against that Porsche 911 GT3. Let's see if the Koenigsegg can beat it. Here we go, race number 2. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, looks like the Porsche's not ahead. Porsche in lane number 2 takes the win. Our first car in loser's row is the Koenigsegg Yes Go. It is now 1-1. Race number 3, we've got the Audi R8 Spider in this nice metallic silver color going up against that GT3. Here we go. Race number 3, on your mark, get set, go! Oh, Audi's out ahead. Audi's out ahead with the win in lane number 1. It's a Lamborghini and an Audi in our winner's lane for 2-1 for the Supercars. Race number 4 cars on the starting grid. We've got the Lamborghini Aventador J going up against that Porsche 911 GT3. Who takes the win on this one? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Lamborghini's out ahead. Porsche's in. Oh, it was close, but it's the Lamborghini that takes the win. Winner's row is stacking up. We've got 2 Lambos and an Audi. It is 3-1 now. Race number 5 on the starting grid. We've got the Aston Martin Vulcan in its original release color. Let's see how well it does against that Porsche 911 GT3. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, look at the Aston Martin! Aston Martin lane number 3 destroys the Porsche. Aston Martin joins the winner's lane. There's 4 cars there against the one Koenigsegg Yes Go. Race number 6, we've got the Pagani Zonda R, also from the same Speed Machine set that the Porsche 911 GT3 is from. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, Zonda's out ahead. Zonda with the win in lane number 2. The lead for the Supercars is growing. We've got 5 cars there now against that one Koenigsegg Yes Go. Race number 7, we've got a Bugatti. It's the Bugatti EB110 SS against that Porsche 911 GT3. Who takes the win on this one? On your mark, get set, go! Porsche's out ahead. Here comes the Bugatti. Bugatti with the win in lane number 4. 6 cars now in the winner's row against the one Koenigsegg. Race number 8, we've got the Lotus Emira in blue going up against that Porsche. The Porsche's going to have to start getting some wins and make it a comeback here. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Porsche's out ahead. Porsche with the win in lane number 1. It's now 6-2, the Lotus with the loss in that race. It looks like our Porsche was listening to me when I said it needs some wins. Race number 9 cars on the starting grid. We've got the 2016 Ford GT race in red going up against our Porsche. Who takes the win on this one? On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Ford GT race. Here comes the Porsche at the end with the win. 3 cars now in loser's row against our 6 in the winner's row. Race number 10 cars on the starting grid. We've got the white McLaren Senna up against the Porsche. Who takes the win on this one? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Porsche's out ahead. It's close. Porsche with the win in lane number 6. The Porsche's making a quick comeback here. It's now got 4 wins, and these are the winners of 6 of the Supercars. Race number 11, we've got the Lamborghini Sian going up against that Porsche. The Porsche hasn't fared very well against Lamborghini so far in this tournament. Can it turn it around right now? Let's find out. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's close. Lambo's not ahead. Here comes the Porsche with the win in lane number 5. What a comeback this is turning out to be. The Porsche now has 5 wins up against these cars that lost to it, and these are the winners that beat the Porsche. Race number 12, we've got another Lamborghini. It's the Sesto Elemento in black with that nice neon interior up against our Chase Porsche. Let's find out who gets the win on this one. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's close! Lambo's not ahead! Lambo with the win in lane number 1. We finally get a car back into the winner circles for the Supercars. We got 7 wins now to 5. Race number 13, we've got a couple of GT3 cars, the Bentley Continental GT3 versus our Porsche 911 GT3. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Bentley's out ahead. Bentley's out ahead, and lane number 2 takes the win. 8 wins now for the Supercars versus 5 wins for the Porsche. Race number 14, we've got the McLaren F1 GTR in orange against our Porsche, who takes the win on this one. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! McLaren's out ahead. McLaren with the win in lane number 6. The wins are starting to stack back up for those Supercars. They've got 9 wins to 5 for the Porsche. Race number 15, we've got the Tesla Roadster, the new variation up against that Porsche, who takes the win. On your mark, get set, go! Porsche's out. No, it's a Tesla. Tesla with the win in lane number 1. The Supercars are now in double digits with 10 wins to 5. Race number 16, we've got our American supercar, the Corvette C8, up against that Porsche. Let's see who takes the win on this one. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a close one. The Corvette's out ahead. Corvette with the win in lane number 3. 11 wins now for these Supercars against the 5 wins for the Porsche. Race number 17, we've got another Speed Machines car, the Lamborghini Veneno, going up against our Porsche. Let's see who takes the win on this one. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Lambo's out ahead. Lambo with the destroying win. 12 wins now for the Supercars and 5 for our Porsche. Race number 18, we've got the Corvette ZR1 convertible going up against our Porsche, who takes the win on this one. On your mark, get set, go! Porsche with the lead. Oh, the Corvette at the end with the win. Some massive top speed for that Corvette. It takes the win. We've got 13 wins now for the Supercars and 5 for the Porsche. Race number 19, we've got another Speed Machines car. It's the Ford GT LM versus our Chase Porsche. Let's find out who takes the win on this one. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Ford GT LM is out ahead. Ford GT LM with the dominating win. 14 wins now for our Supercars and still only 5 for the Porsche. Race number 20, it's Porsche versus Porsche. We've got the 918 Spider in that nice green color versus our black Chase Porsche. Let's find out who takes the win. That Porsche Chase has to make some wins now to get a comeback in this tournament. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Porsche's out ahead. Of course it is, because we've got our Chase Porsche with another win. Our Chase Porsche finally hands out another loss to the Supercars. They've got 6 losses versus 14 wins. Race number 21, we've got our only matchbox of the tournament. It's the Bugatti Divo in the matte black finish going up against our Chase Porsche, who takes the win on this one. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a close one. Bugatti's out ahead. Bugatti in lane number 5. That's 15 wins for our Supercars against 6 for the Porsche. Race number 22, we've got the Lotus Evija in the nice British Racing green against our Chase Porsche, who takes the win in this one. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, Lotus out ahead. Come on, Porsche. No, Lotus takes the win. 16 wins now for the Supercars versus 6 for the Porsche. Race number 23, we've got the McLaren 720S, also from the Speed Machine set that the Porsche is from. Who takes the win on this one? On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a close one. No, McLaren's out ahead. McLaren with the win in lane number 3. 17 wins now for the Supercars and 6 for the Porsche. Race number 24, we've got one of my favorites, the McLaren P1 in yellow going up against our Chase Porsche, who takes the win. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, McLaren P1's out, and no, Porsche comes out with the win at the end. 7 wins now for the Porsche and 17 wins for the Supercars. Looks like the only team that can be beaten right now is the Holy Trinity. We've got the P1 and the 918 spotter with the LaFerrari coming up. Race number 25, there is our Ferrari LaFerrari from Hot Wheels up against our Chase Porsche. Can the Chase Porsche at least beat the Holy Trinity? We'll find out right now. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a close one. Porsche's coming out. Porsche with the win. Well, for some redemption, the Porsche chase car does beat our Holy Trinity plus the other cars. It is now 17 wins for the Supercars and 8 wins for the Porsche. Race number 26, we've got Porsche versus Porsche. It's both of our GT3s from the Speed Machine set. This is our original numbered one, and it is in blue. And then we've got our chase one in black. So we're gonna find out which one is faster. Both identical cars, just different colors. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, looks like our blue one's out ahead. It's the blue one in lane number 2. 18 wins now for the Supercars and 8 wins for the Porsche chase car. Race number 27, we've got the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo in gold up against our Porsche chase car. The Lambos have swayed pretty well in this tournament so far, but can the Porsche get some redemption on them? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, Lambo's out ahead. Lambo with the big win in lane number 1. Winner's row is all full, so we've started another winner's row on this side. We've got 19 wins for the Supercars and only 8 for the Porsche chase car. Race number 28, we've got the Aston Martin Valhalla versus our Porsche chase car. Who takes this win? On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Aston Martin's out here. Here comes the Porsche. The Porsche at the end takes the win. The Porsche adds another win to the record. We've got 9 wins for the Porsche and 19 wins for the Supercars. Race number 29, we've got another Aston Martin. It's the Aston Martin Vantage GTE versus our Chase Porsche, who takes the win. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Aston Martin's out here. Here comes the Porsche. The Porsche again with the win at the end. The Porsche chase car trying to save itself some embarrassment. It now has 10 wins against the Supercars, but the Supercars still hold strong with their 19 wins. Our final race, race number 30, what better way to do it than Porsche versus Porsche? We've got the black Carrera GT versus our black Porsche chase car. Can the Porsche chase car finish it off with a win, or will the Supercars absolutely dominate? Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, Porsche chase car's out ahead. Porsche chase car with the win at the end. And there we have it. Our final score, we've got 19 wins for the Supercars and 11 wins for our Porsche chase car. Well, one thing we know for sure is that Porsche chase car is really not that fast. Guys, use my link down below. Go sign up for Whatnot, and I'll see you guys on my live stream on July 22nd. On your mark, get set, go! Looks like our Bugatti got stuck. Look at that.